Hey guys, and welcome back to another Arnie 101 video. So here we are again
Yes, my
with,
lord.
of course, the Haven of Umbar campaign. So we will end,
To battle.
right.
Yes.
So we will end the turn here, guys, and I'll just change that to growth, and we will end the turn, and we'll see what happens with what Dol Amroth does, and maybe what the Gondorians do as well. So it looks like Dol Amroth is moving in another army to help support the defense of Dol Amroth, which we will hopefully push back and hopefully be able to destroy them. Now, I hope you are enjoying this campaign. I definitely am. I enjoy all of the campaigns, and so this is part 15 of the Haven of Umbar. So we have seen Dol Amroth push their armies back due to the fact that we have started attacking Dol Amroth and Dol Amroth's inner cities, which have been quite profitable for us with us attacking them. And we, of course, have still the financial issues that we are currently trying to get a hold of. Now, Gondor is unfortunately massing a bunch of ships, which hopefully we will be able to destroy, but we will have to wait a couple of turns. Now, I don't know what we're going to do with the fact that Dol Amroth is reinforcing their army. I should have had a look at what they were going to reinforce them with. Hopefully it's not too much of an army, and hopefully we'll be able to fight them off with the army that we currently have stationed at trying to attack Dol Amroth. Now, we do have, of course, forces that we are trying to push north and try to establish a beachhead against them. Now, we have one city that we have taken control of, which is absolutely brilliant. So we're able to stop Dol Amroth and their attacks north. Now we will also be pushing up with our fleets to hopefully destroy. Okay, so I guess we're gonna have to automatically, yeah, we'll get defeated there, and there we will pull back. Okay, brilliant. So we will have to create a larger navy for us to actually go and destroy the Gondorian navy. Now we do have a navy that's up and running, which we will look to and start pushing up north to deal with the Gondor navy. Now, realistically speaking, I know that we haven't recruited too many troops, and thank you very much for the comments that you guys have left about the different types of troops and about the information that specifically does help me with battles and controlling the outcomes of battles, and I have taken that information and I will be using it. Okay, so no, I don't want to. Blockade port, that's Minas Tirith. Okay, so we have that there.
My lord.
So we'll go up and see if we can get trade rights with them. Brilliant. So we do have trade rights with them, and I also want to... No, I can't. That's fine. Okay, so let's have a look at what we can do. So this fleet is coming back. We did send that up north to deal with the fleets that are currently there. Now, this fleet we can use, so we will use that definitely to hopefully destroy some of these fleets that are currently around the place. Brilliant. So in that case, we will actually push up with this fleet and these troops. Now, that's a very, very small force that is actually coming to help Dol Amroth, which is great. it means that we potentially can have a way that we're going to actually win. And
Ships ready.
okay, so we do have that fleet there, and we
Ships
have
ready.
that fleet there. Now I would like to, oh, we do have an army here, of course, so we will start putting this in the ship
Ships ready.
and start getting an army together. And we will bring these guys over
Yes.
to get
We can go
into
no
the
further
ship
today.
there as well.
We'll make camp here.
Now we do need to definitely have a look and see what things we can construct. Okay, so not there. We can get a broiler there. Yep. Hold on a second, we want to actually get it there. We will get it there, which will hopefully help produce more troops. We'll get them, yep. They're helpful, definitely. Alright, so we have this group here, which we, yeah, we'll get them, and one of them. Alright, so we'll produce that. We're retraining that ship there. We have this fleet here. Now, this fleet we will push up north a bit, and we're of course recruiting there. Now, this area here we do have a small amount of troops, but
Yes.
we will assault
As you command.
Dol Amroth. So they have of course spawned in a whole bunch of defenders, which is unfortunate, and we may have a bit of an issue with. Now they do have a little bit of cavalry and of course that army there. So we will fight this,
Muster your courage, men.
and hopefully we'll be
March
able
into battle.
to push back Dol Amroth's army and take Dol Amroth from them, which will be great because then we will have more of a chance against Dol Amroth because we have their major city, and we will be able to recruit troops and retrain them and things like that, which will of course be a lot more helpful. Now I do need to have a look and see if Gondor still has some fleets around. Now, if they do still have fleets around, that will be possibly quite bad for us because we are still pushing troops up. Now we will we'll wait another one. See how that is. No change. Okay, I guess we're gonna have to start deployment. Now our archers and our forces have been taken out quite badly, but that is alright. So we'll get these guys up here, and we'll get these guys up here. Now I want you to actually drop that, and I want the Corsair Raiders to pick that up. Seeing that they're light troops, we will get these guys together, and these guys I don't actually want to have that. I would prefer these guys, seeing that they are really good with hand-to-hand combat, so we will stick them there, and we will, so we'll actually reform group 2, and then of course these guys here. Now I do want to put these guys in a different group and these guys into a different group. Alright, so let's start it,
Bringing in reinforcements.
and we will start the battle. Now I do want to make sure that they are unable to actually potentially link up their armies together. Now they do have one group of militiamen and of course quite some heavy troops, so we will actually turn our troops around. I will make them charge into them, and I will stick these guys into a line nicely across here. and hopefully our general and these troops will be able to destroy the army that is potentially coming up. So I do understand that these camels should be able to actually have a bit of a bonus against their cavalry. Now, how are we doing here? So we're nearly at...
We're under attack.
Okay, so that is burning, unfortunately. So I don't think that we'll be able to take the gates from there. So we're going to have to leave that.
We've been beaten
We're
by our foe.
going... Okay. Unfortunately, it looks like we have been defeated with the fact that that they did destroy our siege equipment. Now, that is definitely unfortunate. I would like to destroy more of the reinforcing army, but we will have to wait and see. We will definitely continue the assault though, however. I don't actually know what's going to happen now.
Rally to me, men.
Okay, so we
must
had to
regroup.
pull back.
Pulling back from the walls.
Okay, so
Orders,
in
my
that
lord.
case,
Orders.
we have this army here, which does have a
Yes,
bit
my
more
lord.
troops.
Making camp here. We shall engage. Ships ready.
But we will intern here, guys, and we will see what Dol Amroth does. Now, it looks like they're actually pushing north. Pushing south towards the areas that we do currently have under occupation. Now, I do want to abandon the area that we do have, just because of the fact that I would prefer to have Dol Amroth under our rule, and it's a bit of a heavier city, and of course we'll be able to retrain and things like that. Now, this captain that has come out, we will meet them on the battlefield, of course, and we will continue to engage Dol Amroth's army. Now, it looks like that they have sent forces towards the area that we have taken in southern Dol Amroth. I'm not really worried about the fact that they're going to attack us. I'm more worried about the fact that if we don't take Dol Amroth in the next couple of turns, we will have to send up another force to hopefully take it and secure it, but it gives them time to actually regroup and rearm their troops, which I don't want. If we're able to little their forces down, then it makes it easier for us in the long run. But we will have to see and wait and see what they do first, of course, and then from there we will be able to make a difference about how we fight them and how we go about besieging Dol Amroth and taking Dol Amroth. Now, Harad looks like they are moving up to reinforce Mordor, and they have been slowly starting to attack Dol Amroth as well. We haven't really seen much of Harad with their forces and what they're actually doing, so unfortunately they're being quite annoying for me because of the fact that they don't actually have their forces being pushed up and maintaining an attack against the enemy as we are. We're pushing up quite rapidly and trying to take certain areas that will be of strategic value. But of course it all depends on what happens with Dol Amroth and what they are thinking about doing. Now, so Osgiliath's under attack, Lorien's under attack. I don't really care about Lorien. Okay, so
Orders, my lord.
that's a very small force.
To battle. Glory, honor, victory.
Okay, what I'm going
As
to
you
do is
command.
save this, and then I'm going to auto-resolve it, and I'm going to execute the
Honor,
prisoners,
glorious victory.
and then we are definitely going to have a bit more
We
of
shall
backup.
ships ready. Yes, leaving the boat, my lord. Marching to war. Beginning the siege. The siege.
Okay, so they've got quite a lot more forces that they've actually recruited in that turn that
Ships ready.
we gave them to actually recruit. We'll put
Access to
that
their
there,
Ships ready.
and
Can you not
okay,
tell
so
friend
Gondor
from
is actually
foe?
there,
Fair
and
winds
Harad
blow.
is there,
I'd never take orders from you.
and it looks like Dol Amroth has massed a little bit of an army to take Mithrast. Okay, so let's have a look. Now we have more Corsair Raiders that have been recruited here. I will actually keep them there, and I will bring this fleet back here to hopefully do some more damage towards them. Now the issue is I don't know if we should just sail with the troops that we currently have, because it is going to take them a while to actually get up there. So we're actually going to sail with them, yeah. It will be better for us to actually sail with them right now. But we will start recruiting more troops to hopefully push up with. Mustering all. Okay. And so we are back.
What do you want?
There's a Gondor assassin. Okay, so we are back attacking Dol Amroth. I would prefer to actually put that in that army, but that's alright. But we will in turn, guys, and hopefully we will see a bit more and see what Dol Amroth does. Hopefully Dol Amroth, however, does come out and attack us. They aren't actually, you can't actually recruit troops while a place is under siege, which is quite good. So that means that even if we leave that smaller force to maintain that siege, and we actually push up or take that army out that does look like it's going to try and break that siege, we can still stop them from actually recruiting more troops, which is quite beneficial towards us. But of course we will have to see what happens. So Dol Amroth is moving their troops to hopefully help with the defense of Dol Amroth. Well, not hopefully, but unfortunately will help with the defense of Dol Amroth. It's getting a bit edgy, guys. I can tell you that. It's getting quite edgy with the fact that they're actually with their troops, and the fact that we're actually at their capital and trying to kind of do something sneaky and try and deal with their army. Okay, hopefully, however, I don't know if we're going to have enough troops to actually take out Dol Amroth, just because of the fact that they have been resupplied with troops. But I guess we're going to have to wait and see what happens. So yeah, I hope you guys are enjoying this. Remember, if you guys do like this campaign, do leave a like rating, subscribe, and comment if you guys want. Like I've said before, if you guys do know anything more about the troops, about this game, about how I should be doing stuff, and how potentially I could get around certain issues, do leave it in a comment, because I do read them. I know that I might take a little bit of time to reply to some, but I will reply nevertheless, and trust me, I will. But yes, we will... whatever, Gondor, whatever. Now, I was talking about this earlier. We could actually go and attack the Gondorian places that are on the western area of Gondor. We could take them out and start actually moving towards Gondor and Dol Amroth that way. But we will nevertheless continue the siege against them. Now, I will get
Ships
these
ready.
guys to come here,
Set sail.
just so that we can load these guys up and push them
Fine
on.
day to sail.
Alrighty.
We can go. Ships ready.
And so we have this fleet
Set sail.
that we can start recruiting troops in and start pushing up north again. Now, this is always the question. I think we're going to have to struggle for a bit financially just to make sure that we do have enough troops to withstand an attack and also carry out attacks. Can't recruit anything there, which is unfortunate. But it looks like they have pushed their armies back to help with that siege. So we'll see if we can win that. Brilliant. So we won that. So that is Dol Amroth's army that has come to help.
Yes, my lord.
As you command.
We'll maintain siege there, but we'll actually put that in there.
Ships ready.
And so we are still growing, hopefully, with
Full sail.
our forces that are attacking Dol Amroth. Now the issue is that we have a choice of pulling back from attacking Dol Amroth. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, so they're up to there.
Your
Or
orders, my
we
lord.
can attack them right now. Choices, choices, choices. Okay, so that is coming up. Now, it looks like we can't really do much. Can't really even recruit any troops, which is unfortunate, but
Yes.
we will stick him in there, however.
Ships ready.
And so we will start creating another army. And here's our army that will be coming up to hopefully help in the siege or help
Yes, my lord.
defend Dol Amroth if we do take it. So we will assault this now. And hopefully with the added troops that we have, we will be able to take this. Now they have, yeah, so they've spawned in there a whole bunch of defenders, which is fine. I'm not really worried about the ballista because they're in a wall, so they're going to be firing at their own wall, really. That's alright. Alright, so we will assault them, and hopefully we'll be able to take Dol Amroth this time. Now, they did burn us down, unfortunately, the last time, and destroy our siege equipment, which is quite annoying. It just means that we may need to spend a bit more time assaulting them and building up our siege equipment. However, if this battle does not go well, we will pull them back to Mithras, or Mithrast, or whatever it's called, and we will basically continue controlling that province there and waiting for the rest of our army to come up from the south. Now we'll start deployment.
Await my orders.
I don't want you. You guys are archers. You guys can pick that up. I don't want you. We'll get that there. Okay. So we will get our archers grouped together. We will get these guys up here. You can go on this side. And you're gonna go there. You're gonna be here. We've got the camels. Of course, our general bodyguard. And we have these guys, which we'll put into a group here. He will actually put you into a different group. And then we have the camels. Alright, so we will start attacking them. And hopefully we'll be able to potentially at least deal a bit of damage to them. Looks like they do have ballista, and there goes our siege tower, unfortunately. So we're going to have to pull our troops off there. And we will hopefully continue to push up and hopefully get our battering gate to the actual area. No, no.
Our siege towers have been destroyed. Now we must use other means to break our foes' defenses.
Come on, come on, come on, come on. That was a direct hit. Okay, and they've got the arch militia firing. Come on, no.
Ramming position.
Why are you guys waiting? Come on, ram it down, ram it down.
Our men have reached the gate with the battery.
Brilliant. So we actually reached the gates finally, which is a good thing. We'll make these guys into a tight formation. These guys will be our first attack wave that is going to swarm in and take out. They've got coastal wardens. Those coastal wardens are generally quite hard, and these guards, of course. Okay, so we will actually bring these guys up, and I will put you guys here as well, and we will speed it up to hopefully brilliant. So we have destroyed their battering ram, destroyed the gate. So hopefully now we will be able to attack them and do a bit of damage towards their forces. I'm not going to send my camels into them. We'll bring these guys in to actually fight with these guys, because these guys are elite troops. They really do create a issue with us. We'll use the camels again to charge into the side, hopefully. Now, I'm not going to use these pikemen at the current time. I'll bring these guys back just because they're taking a bit too much hits. We will get these guys here, and these guys can get into the fray against them. I will speed it up, however, to make sure that we push them back. And then what I'm going to do is allow these guys to spill into the battle. And I will pull out my camels. Hopefully. Maybe? No? Okay, we'll pull out the camels here.
Our soldiers have proved their worth today. The enemy's walls belong to us now.
Okay, brilliant. So we have, it looks like, taken the walls finally. Now we've just got this battle here, which they are holding on quite tightly. Now these archers, I would like them to actually fire upon these guys. Maybe not the guards, but the archers, yeah. Actual archers themselves. And we will continue fighting it. I will speed it up a bit just to make sure that we are forcing them back, which it looks like we are. We're doing quite well against them. Now the only issue is that we do have the defenders that should be somewhere in this group as well, but we will keep on fighting with them at the gates. And it looks like we are forcing them back a bit. And the issue is we are taking quite a lot of losses at the same time. And those archers are really doing some damage to us just because of where they are placed. Now, it looks like we do have a bunch of troops that are retreating now, which is unfortunate, but that is alright. We will bring in some more troops. And we will continue the assault, hopefully against them. So we are, it looks like we are retreating because of these guardsmen, which are doing quite a lot of damage to our troops, and of course the archers that are firing against us, which are not helping the fact that we're losing so many troops. And of course that ballista is becoming a little bit of an issue now. But we are slowly fighting them back. I wonder if we'll be able to take them out with those two groups. And it looks like we have slowly started pushing them back. So now, unfortunately though, we don't have that many troops left, which does create a issue with the fact that these defenders are all here, and they are coming out to meet my troops as well. I will pull these guys back, and I'll make these guys actually start attacking those arch militia. And of course they've got some more guardsmen that are joining the battle. We will slow those those men down though. And I still don't get how they've got so many arrows left, but it looks like they still have their arrows left. So we will bring in our general bodyguard. And hopefully we do not lose our general. Those fire arrows are really doing some damage to us, which is very unfortunate.
Defeat seems almost certain.
These guardsmen are really doing damage against us. And there are more archers firing? Yeah, they do. So we get these guys to attack them. But it looks like we're going to have to pull back with this force just because of the fact that we are losing quite heavily, as you can see from all the troops that have been killed. But we will of course keep on fighting. are, however, destroying our archers. Yeah, so we are taking quite a lot of damage. Unfortunately, guys, I don't think that we're going to be able to take this just because of the fact that they have so many archers. Even this archer militia are just doing quite a lot of damage to us. And then we still have the defenders and, of course, the Swan Royal Guard, which will unfortunately probably crush us. Or especially this amount of troops left. But we will try and kill off this group of guardsmen and then hopefully push up and start trying to destroy the rest of them. So they're down to 4 left, and they're down to 2 left now, and they should be down to the last one. Yep. So we will continue and we will kill off these archer militia. Now if we can kill off as many groups that potentially they actually make themselves, then it will be just the armored defenders. And he's just weirdly sitting there and chilling. But yes, we will try and keep on fighting and hopefully kill some of these troops at least. At least with some of them being killed, it'll at least help us over time. So it means that they have to spend more money getting more of those guardsmen and things like that.
Defeat seems almost certain.
Alright, we'll speed it up now, however. It looks like we will lose this though. And we will.
Our army is tiring. Men, we await your command. Units, sally forth.
Okay, so we've nearly destroyed those 2 groups of archer militia. And we still have all of these guys left. So what I might do is just destroy the rest of that archer militia. They don't have any of those guardsmen now, though.
Units, sally forth.
Okay. And unfortunately, I don't know how we're going to get the gates open because we don't actually really have any troops. I guess we can go pick that up though.
Men. Units, double time.
And of course these armored defenders, as soon as they get on the wall, they start doing damage to our troops, of course. Getting the towers to start firing arrows at us. unit routes, and we'll bring these guys over here. So yeah, our units have routed, unfortunately, and it looks like our
Our
general
men
is
have reached the
routing.
gate with the battering ram.
So it looks like there's only this group of troops here, and that's really it.
Our men have done well. The gates have fallen.
Yeah, they have actually done quite well. It's just them, and that's it. So
We await your command.
I guess we can continue and maybe do a little bit more damage to them. And here they are fighting on the top, so we'll just fast forward.
We've been dealt a stinging defeat today.
Yeah. And we're defeated, unfortunately, so we will have to pull those forces back to that city that we do have control over, and we will keep them there for the time being, but we will of course send up another army to hopefully take Dol Amroth, but of course that will be in a couple of turns, which is unfortunate.
Fall back and regroup. Yes, my lord. Breaking
Okay,
off
so
the
they've
siege.
actually...
We can go no. Ships ready. Ships ready.
if they're in
Breaking
there,
from the fleet. Ships ready. Ships
I
ready.
prefer these guys to get back down here.
We can go no further.
Alright, so I will end it here, guys. So I hope you guys have enjoyed this episode. I know it has been quite sad with the fact that we haven't been able to take Dol Amroth again, but we will continue the assault and continue fighting with them, of course. So I'll catch you guys later. Remember, like, subscribe, and comment, and all that good stuff. And catch you guys later.